The ChAT project was created with the goal of supporting Forgotten Harvest, an organization dedicated to fighting hunger and reducing food waste. Forgotten Harvest collects a surplus of food from local businesses and redistributes it to food banks, shelters, and other community organizations to help those in need. Our team wanted to contribute to this important cause by organizing an initiative that would help raise awareness and support Forgotten Harvest's mission. The project aimed to provide a meaningful way to engage with the community and bring attention to the ongoing issue of food insecurity in our area. By contributing to this organization, we hope to make a positive impact on the lives of individuals and families who are struggling to access enough food. Our primary objective for the ChAT project was to raise funds for Forgotten Harvest with a specific goal of $500. This amount was chosen to help provide additional resources for their programs, which work to feed thousands of people across the community. Beyond just fundraising, our team had a broader mission to bring people together and encourage them to think about how we can all play a role in ending hunger in our communities. Specifically, we wanted to reach up to 50 people in our community. So we met 6 times throughout the semester. Each time we met for about 30 to 45 minutes. All of us were in attendance for the meetings. Our stakeholders that we're making a positive impact on is Forgotten Harvest, which is a nonprofit organization dedicated to rescuing surplus food and delivering it to those in need throughout our community. Forgotten Harvest helps to combat hunger by collecting and distributing food that would otherwise go to waste.
From the start, our group knew we needed to create the ChAT project with multiple factors. Make our goal specific, make our goal measurable, make our goal achievable, make our goal relevant, and make our goal time-based. Our SMART goal for the ChAT project was within 6 weeks, our team will set a goal to raise $500 for Forgotten Harvest. This will enable the provision of over 2,000 meals to underserved communities. Our focus is to not only raise money, but spread awareness of food insecurity in our community. We want to encourage the community to get involved and show how important it is to help with hunger in the area. We had a couple of different activities for us to achieve our SMART goal. The first one was over the course of 6 weeks, our group would meet every Monday at 5 p.m. to discuss the organization of the team, our fundraising efforts, planning, and timeline. The second thing is to create a GoFundMe for Forgotten Harvest. The third thing is create a Facebook fundraising page. The fourth thing was to create a Google Forms survey with a QR code. Last but not least, we had a SMART goal change. This was decided on our goal of raising $500, but instead we had to alter the amount of raising $400 instead. This was ultimately changed because a team member was not aligned with the goal. Adjusting the amount was important for our group because we wanted to set a realistic goal amount. This was also something we didn't want to change because it was necessary so our group would be able to meet the goal amounts.
The ChAT project illustrated the significance of efficient team dynamics, integrating many organizational development principles. The group operated as a self-managed work team with members accountable for planning, performing, and overseeing their responsibilities. The utilization of survey research and feedback continued. Another essential aspect of the team's dynamic, a Google form with a QR that's separated to evaluate the community knowledge of Forgotten Harvest and involve participants in initiatives. These methods not only enhanced outreach, but also created valuable input to optimize methods. The team's collaborative efforts to surpass the $400 fundraising target demonstrated a clear emphasis on gain sharing. Success was assessed not alone in financial metrics, but also in a heightened awareness among community members, undersourcing the team's collaborative dedication to results. The squad engaged in constant readiness and continuous planning, modifying tactics to reaction to obstacles. When donations diminished, the team investigated novel engagement strategies, including the utilization of survey to enhance awareness and targeting wider audience via social media, of course. The ChAT project exemplified a dynamic collaboration utilizing organizational development principles to address difficulties and accomplish common goals. The team's use of self-management, feedback mechanisms, and adaptive planning undersourcing the efficiency of cohesive and resilience group dynamics.
We were able to find 3 concepts from the text that related to our project. One of the OG strategies, motivation. In the text notes that individuals behave differently in reaction to getting a reward. So in our situation here, we had 2 rewards of, completing our project on time and being able to make a difference in our community this year. The second OD concept would be goal setting. As mentioned earlier in the presentation, we set lots of goals and made them achievable, and then we were able to measure them via the Facebook fundraiser and the Google forum. Both of those programs provided instant feedback for us, so it was easy for us to measure the goals. And the third OD concept is communication. The textbook mentions that communication is a critical dimension of any organization, as it was a critical dimension of our team and our success.
All right, for the measurement part, we participate in the fundraiser campaign Forgotten Harvest, a non-profit focus on fighting hunger in Michigan. We raised $437 and seen our goal by $37. Thanks to Forgotten Harvest model of providing 4 meals for each dollar, our efforts contributed 1,748 meals to those in need. The funds were raised through a GoFundMe page, shared on social media via email, allowing the community to support the cause. To raise the funds, we conducted a poll among 50 people in our community, spread awareness for food insecurity, and we found out that half the participants were unaware of what is going on. The ChAT project was very successful. It raised $437 for Forgotten Harvest, surpassing our goal of $400, providing 1,748 meals for those who have food insecurities in Metro Detroit. The project effectively raised awareness, and we used online platforms, GoFundMe, Facebook, along with in-person engagement and a Google form survey. The team mobilized communication support. The survey completed 50 participants and helped spark conversation, and it showed that our team had resilience, collaboration throughout the project.
So this is our take on what we as individuals learned about teamwork while working on the project. I personally thought that working on a team project online was pretty challenging, but it also was a good learning experience. We realized that communication had to be crucial because there was a little bit of communication issues that we got sorted out in the end. Within the project scope of things, I learned that a little fundraising goes a long way, and making a difference in the community is very important and it's rewarding.
While I already knew that working in a group setting has its challenges, it also comes with development of communication skills, increased creativity, building trust within your team members, growth individually, and having a diverse perspectives. I noticed quickly how important our group project can make a significant impact within our local community, and that made things worthwhile.
In my point of view, teamwork is the place where extraordinary outcomes will occur. It involves uniting diverse abilities, concept, and point of views to produce something genuinely remarkable. I have discovered that trust, transparent communication, and common objective fundamental to everything.
What I was able to have some key takeaways from the teamwork this semester was, as a lot of people have a lot of things going on in their lives, scheduling time to focus on the education and the teamwork aspect was a little bit difficult at first. But once we figured out, our schedule and what we needed to get done, things became a lot easier.
I never done a group project like this before, so I learned how much time consuming and how much hard it can be. And I also learned that how much I take for granted, and how much I don't have to deal with hunger, pretty much.